right. Good evening, everybody. This is another episode of Shave and a Haircut. I am your host, Kenneth Tramble. My co-host, Latanya Davis Tramble.
Good evening.
Good evening. All right, and we got my brother right there, Jake the Snake Robert. Man, introduce yourself, brother.
What's happening, y'all? It's your Captain Lieutenant CO, sword, handcuff, and keys coming at you one more time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that what we call the remix. We spin it back.
Yeah.
We brought it back one more time because it sounded so good the first time. We had to bring it back.
Yeah.
Look, man, look, we actually got our opposition. We got our jerseys on today. So he's a who that, and I'm gonna have about them Cowboys fans. So this is gonna be a gridiron match on this shave and haircut, man. But look, we're gonna be talking about, man, these new legislative session laws that came in effect, man. And I got a hope of the last Saturday from Representative Pat Moore. And man, I said we got to talk about this because there's some stuff on here that family members and kids and parents and people got folks that's incarcerated. You know, they really need to take a look at this stuff. You know, and think twice before you decide to break the law. Think twice before you decide you want to go to jail, man. Because look, the Louisiana they're not playing. What you think about that, Jay? You think they playing?
Hey, man, forget don't mess with Texas. You better not mess with Louisiana. What they got going on right here.
Man, I'm telling you, it's worse. I'm like, man. And I'm pretty sure this is not all the laws. This is just what she just gave me a couple of them, man. And I'm like, man. I got Act 1 through 19 and a couple of other ones, but I know some more acts go on with that as well. So I just know that's not the end of all the acts that she got on here. She just put a couple of them on here that was in special crime session that they came up with. And man, look, it's worrisome. So I'm gonna jump in. Matter of fact, you've been in law, you've been retired, you've been in jail, working in the jail system. So, man, explain to the viewers what good time law is.
Well, to an inmate, that's the holy grail. That's what they love to hear. Good time, because good time goes towards parole. Good time goes towards when you got rolled up for something. You know,
Right.
That's something that they can take away if the case that they have on you is found that you're guilty of. So they can take that away from you. Or it's something they can give you if you go above and beyond what you're doing. So they can give you good time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that the prison system, the inmates in the prison system look forward to.
Yeah, that's kind of like the holy grail. That gives you, a chance to go home and see people when you want to see them a little early, right?
All that.
Okay,
Commissary, all that.
Right. So Act 7 amends the good time laws, right? Read that
That's
for me,
what
baby. What the amendment says.
All right. Act 7 in Louisiana, specifically Acts 2025, number 656, changes the effective date of Acts 2023, number 456, which pertains to social media and online platforms, while the 2023 Act was originally set to take effect on July 1st, 2025. 4. The 2024 Act amends it to take effect on July 1st, 2025. This means that the regulations outlined in 2023 Act concerning age limitations and content restrictions on certain online platforms will now be enforced starting in July 2025.
Technically, all the stuff that the people are calling themselves trying to do now that while they're in jail has been changed, right?
That's it.
And so there's no more good time for that,
No.
right? So
That's what it means.
that's the one right there.
Okay. All them numbers.
Don't just read what it do. Ain't worry about the number.
To amend and react to intact, if that makes sense, and to repeal. See, I gotta say those numbers.
Okay.
And the Code of Criminal Procedures, Articles 895.6, relative to eligibility for good time credits, to provide relative to the automatic earnings of good time credits by offenders for good behavior, to provide for the elimination of earning compliance credit while on probation or parole, to provide relative to the earnings of additional good time credit through participation and completion of certain programs while incarcerated, and to provide for related matters.
So basically eliminate. But let me tell you something. What's crazy about it? If you go look it up on the legislative session, you see how she was reading that? So now if you are a criminal or somebody that doesn't have any type of reading capabilities, you're not gonna want to read all that because you like, that's too much rubbish. But what it's telling us is that they're cutting out the good time. So basically, you know, when you go to school and get your GED, you go out there and get you a trade, you know, go to get you a welding trade while in jail. What else they do, Jake?
Boom, all you have to do is just stay out of trouble and you get good time every month. Just don't get in no type of trouble and you earn good time. You go to work, you get good time. You go to school, you get good time. Yeah.
Right. But they're cutting all that. That's being amended and being eliminated. So basically, you're gonna do all that time, right?
That's it.
Which brings me to Act number 6, which says eliminate parole eligibility. Explain what parole is to people, Jake.
Okay, so when you go to court, they'll tell you your sentence, but then they'll tell you that you're eligible for parole. Like, I'll give you an example. Let's say you got a 10-year sentence, but you're eligible for parole at 3. Okay, right. So that means you're going to have to do your 3 years to be eligible for parole. And a lot of people don't know is that good time, if you don't mess with it, goes towards your time incarcerated. So it adds up. So you really don't have to do 3 years. You could do a year and a half and have all that good time towards your time while being incarcerated. It could add up to 3 years. Then you're eligible to go to parole. But now that they took good time out, you ain't going to be able to do that now. So you're going to have to do 3 straight years to be eligible for parole.
That's right.
All right.
Go ahead. All right.
Well, what I'm saying, so I didn't hear you, Boom.
Hey, go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah, so what I was going to say, so with them taking that out, instead of doing 3 and being eligible, now you got to do the whole 10. 10 years flat. You're not eligible for parole whatsoever.
So in other words, Jake, it's day for day?
Day for day. That's what they call it.
All right. So now she's going to read parole eligibility.
All right. Act 6 eliminates the possibility of parole for individuals 18 or older at the time of their offense, regardless of their conduct while incarcerated. It also stipulates that individuals sentenced to 30 years or more, with or without parole, become eligible for parole considered after serving 20 years and reaching the age of 45. Unless the sentence is a life sentence. This provision does not apply to individuals convicted of both a crime of violence and a sex offense as defined by Louisiana law, when the offense occurred on or after January 1st, 1997. It also does not apply to those convicted of a crime of violence or sex offense as defined by Louisiana law, when the offense occurred on or after August 1st, 2015.
Excuse
me. Okay. You see it.
That's damage.
See what they doing. That's see what I'm saying? That's got folks wondering, you know, that's why we gotta always be informed. We gotta always read. We gotta always pay attention when somebody's saying, hey, they're making some changes. we don't do that, Jake. We be like,
Nope.
nah, well, it's not gonna hit home till it's you, right?
Or somebody you know.
Not gonna hit home till maybe your brother, your cousin, your nephew, uncles that's in jail, and you say, hey, there's no more parole. It's day for day.
Woo.
There's no more good time. So it's certainly day for day.
Right.
And it's only in the Louisiana legislature. I'm pretty sure, man, they're looking to add more stuff to it. Because the governor, hey, he's not playing. Now I ain't saying that, it's hurting everybody. Black, white, Mexican, whoever's incarcerated, female, male, it's hurting everybody. And so he's to the point now that, I guess they're saying, once you get out, you're not rehabilitated. Even if you went to school and got all the master's degree and whatever, and you got all your good time, and they still won't let you stay there. So the judge sentenced you to 28 years. You just go and get yourself together and get your life right, because that's where you're gonna be.
That's
So
right.
the only suggestion is what, Jake? Don't do the crime, right?
Can't do the time.
Don't wake up in the morning time. Say, this is a fine day to go out
I
there
ain't never
and
heard
rob a
nobody
bank.
say that.
It's a fine time to go, oh boy, whoo, what you doing today? I guess I'm gonna go on down to the Dollar Tree and get more than some dollars in some trees. I'm gonna go down there and take everything out of it. Bruh. I don't know nobody that wake up like that. But I guess if they do, because unless something just trigger in their mind or in their head and they just lose it, I don't know what make a person wake up to say they want to go to jail for the rest of their life.
God!
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that's what they're gonna be yelling.
That's what he gonna be yelling.
Yes,
Sure,
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. And so all these laws are available on what, baby? What site?
Oh, it is on www.legis.la.gov.
So I'm encouraging y'all to matter of fact, if you can type it in there, type it in there. She's gonna type it in there, and I need you guys to look that up. All right, you're gonna go. That's gonna bring you to the legislative page, and you look up bills, and all you gotta do is just look and scroll. It's gonna tell you everything that's in Louisiana that's been voted on, who voted. Matter of fact, they're gonna tell you who voted on it, who said yes, who said no, who didn't vote at all. About all that. They'll let you know what's going on and who's doing it.
You know what, but and let me say this too, because you said who voted yes and who voted no.
Right.
A lot of people really ain't gonna be able to know because they don't vote in the first place.
Well,
second, there's a lot of people that don't understand that if they go on there and look and they voted for that person that's saying yes to all this, then they don't need to go vote for them next year or when the election comes back. That's how you get knowledge of all this information. He's putting it out there for you. He's going to put it online for everybody to see. You can go on there and look. But if you sit there and just listen to what we're saying and put your comments in and don't want to do nothing about it, nothing's going to happen. Matter of fact, it's going to get worse because the kids are getting worse.
Yeah.
Why would they take laws away when kids are doing stuff that we couldn't imagine doing? Boom, couldn't you remember when we were kids and at night we watched the news? We never heard nothing about nobody getting shot or killed.
No.
We never heard anything about that. But now you can wake up in the middle of the afternoon, sleep all day. That's the first thing that's on the news.
Right.
Regardless of where you're at, it's just not happening in Louisiana. It's happening everywhere.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's gonna get worse, brother. It's gonna get worse. You think the laws are tightening up now? I'll be turning over in my grave, and these people ride these bicycles. We talked about that earlier with the mechanical bicycles with the engine and all that stuff. That's next. That's next. The governor know what he's doing. I'm not backing him, but I'll tell you this: some of the stuff that he's putting on there, I agree with 100% for the simple fact that these kids, man, are way out of control. Right. Me personally, I say they need a taste of being locked up with people that are older.
Right.
That's me. And I'm not saying in the same cell or nothing like that. I'm talking about to where they can see how these people living their life from day to day, and that's where they're headed. Because if not, well, I'm telling you, it's going to get bad. It's really is. It's going to get worse.
Well, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But That brings me to act number 1. Act number 1 really concerns me. It allows concealed carrying without a permit, right? So it allows 18-year-olds to carry concealed weapons without a permit, and that really concerns me because Jake, I said it before, man. How is it that a kid can't buy cigarettes,
Alcohol.
can't buy alcohol, can't buy them little vapes? What else they can't buy? Whatever it is you can't buy. You can't even get a license till you what?
Yeah, you get that little temp thing, but you ain't gonna get the real deal.
Right. But you
Right.
can tow the gun at 18 years old.
Yeah.
That's nerve wracking. That worries me the most, man.
We online, Mom.
All right. That worries me the most about our kids. That act allows you to tow the gun at 18. That allows kids to tow the gun at 18 years old, man. Come on, man. So that's in itself is worrisome because you got a young man that was already toting the gun anyway, trying to hide it. Now he ain't got to do nothing but just walk around with it. So my question is, Jake, if you're walking around with a gun, is it registered? Do it have to be registered? Since it don't have to be, you can tow.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that there's some rules behind that. They just kind of just like conceal that act until about 4 or 5 words. Oh, boom, tell me. Listen, boom. I won't even say it's a setup. I say it's something. Remember what I said earlier? It's gonna get tougher. Well, they actually putting it out there for it to get tougher. You allow people conceal handguns. So what happens when you go in the McDonald's drive-thru and the little kid say, "Hey, I gave you your hamburger." He said, "No, you didn't. And let me show you." So he pull out a gun thinking you finna get a gun. He shoot you in the car.
Yeah.
Self-defense. I thought he was reaching for a gun. That's what I'm telling you. But they putting all this stuff together so they can enact stricter laws and want to see us messed up. It's going to happen, but I'm telling you, we're not headed the right way. We're headed the wrong way. That's the reason why you and I are on here now, so we can have a lot of people see that this is what's going on. Maybe you want to talk to your child when this is over with and said, "Hey, you might want to look at this podcast and listen to what they're saying because this is what's going to happen." You keep going down this street, you're going to wind up at the end of the road. And it's going to be some bars. It's going to look just like a high school, like I told you before. Except they're going to wake you up. They're going to feed you. They're going to work you till your back go out. Then they're going to feed you again. They're going to let you shower, and they're going to let you sleep for 4 hours. They're going to wake you up and start it all over again. The only days they're going to let you have off is weekend and holidays. Except you working for free. Now imagine that. Right. Imagine that getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you work and you finish, you go boom. Right after you work, you don't go take a shower. When you finish working at the prison, you go straight to the chow hall, all dirty and nasty. And then you eat. Yeah, you eat. And then after you eat, then you go take a shower. And then you're so tired, you don't want to play dominoes, you don't want to play cards. All you want to do is lay in the bed and go to sleep. That's it. And then guess what, Bobo? You got to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go eat breakfast. 3 o'clock in the morning. Who the hell wakes up at 3 to eat breakfast? Fuck them. You might want to hit the button. Forget that cereal, man. I don't want no cereal.
Yeah.
No. Y'all let me sleep. But then guess what, Bobo? We come get them at 5 o'clock. So they have to be dressed and at the door at 5 o'clock. So who wants to do all that for free? Right. For free.
You're right.
These kids. That's what, when it hit them, they don't want to do it. And then we make them do it. Then we lock them up. Then we put them in solitary. Now they in there looking at the wall going crazy, beating their head on the door. Because they can't take this. Then we put them in I want to call it the well, I want to use the word retard for them, but we put them in a psychological place, and then they in there butt naked, the temperature 50 degrees, they running around, making all these crazy noise. Now they crazy for real.
Right.
That's what happens, and that's what these kids are headed. Right. Period, boom. Yeah.
What? Reed will miss him. But one of my favorite, my guy, man, he's been my buddy for at least, I know, 12, 13 years. Stuart L. Parker. You see what he put in there, Jake? Don't read what he said, baby.
He says one new law is that if you live in Louisiana, you can't wear cowboy paraphernalia.
Well, they need to come get this boy right here. They sure do. They need to come get him.
Whatever. Mr. Crawford said.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm snitching.
You dry snitching over down.
I'm dry snitching straight up.
All right, go ahead and see what Mr. Crawford said.
Mr. Crawford said it's set up for failure. It's legalized slavery.
He also said something else.
I read both of them.
Okay, yeah. So, well, I tell you, man. But Mr. Crawford, let me tell you this. You got to know better to do better, right? We got to know better. We got to know what's going on out here. We got to start educating our youth, or educating our kids. Look, don't put yourself in that predicament. Don't put yourself in a spot where, mom and dad can't help you because you done something wrong. We always tell our kids, look, let us fight your battle for you. Come on home. Let us fight the battle.
Right.
Don't get out there running your chops. Don't get out there talking crazy. Don't get out there acting a fool. Let us do it for you.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Say one of our sons or a passenger in the car with somebody that has a gun, and they don't know they had a gun. They get pulled over and say the officer finds the gun. Mm-hmm. Everybody say it ain't theirs. Mm-hmm. What happens?
Hit it, Jake.
Bye-bye. Oh, y'all go.
Look, Mr. Stewart, Judge Stewart Parker, that's you on. Did you hear that question she just asked? Answer that question for her. She said that if her son was in the car, our son was in the car with another person, and the other person has a gun, and the police pull them over and they ask who the gun is, nobody say anything. What happens? What happens, Judge Parker? Let them know.
My baby Nino said we all gone.
We all gone.
You know what that mean, nephew? Don't be in that car.
Well, that goes back to knowing your friends. And if you got your friend, truly your friend, he will not put you in a predicament that will allow you to end up being in jail.
And also, he's going to say, that's mine. He's going to say, that's mine. If that's truly your friend, he's going to say, hey, that's my weapon. That don't belong to them. That's mine. Right. He's going to take responsibility.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But we know, Jay, what that friend going to say.
Me speaking no English. That's what he gonna say.
What he gonna say? I ain't got
no English.
And we know without a shadow of doubt. I pull over folks, and I talk to folks, and they will, man. They'll get right there and won't say nothing, and sit right there and let you sit up there. Let you sit right
and
there.
Take everybody. And take everybody.
That was a good question. I like that. I like the interaction question that we need. We need a bunch more of those coming out.
Yeah.
But man, here's one, Jake. Let me tell you about this one. This one is Act 276. Act 276. It says it allows the police to arrest the driver who fails to show valid identification. So do you know where that came from, right? That come from the folks saying, I ain't got to show you this.
I ain't got to show you ID. That's right.
Now it's a law.
Exactly.
But a lot of people
that's what that social media did, Bobo. That social media did that.
That's right. You gotta get all your likes and get all your stars. I ain't got you. You got to.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of folks is not aware of this law in effect, and so they sitting up there talking no. Somebody, I don't want this. I ain't got to do nothing. I know my rights. You sure do. You got a right to remain silent. And they can't use you in the court of law because you're gonna go to jail. So that's why I'm trying to tell everybody, start looking at these laws. Start paying attention. Start talking to your kids. Matter of fact, parents, you need to look at the laws first. And then talk to your kids. Or talk on this, or get on this podcast and watch. Because I'm telling you, these laws are here now. And they here to stay.
Yep.
They here. They ain't going anywhere. They're gonna be right here. And we sitting up here started telling kids, no, you ain't gotta say nothing to people. You ain't gotta do this. You ain't gotta do that. Yes, you do. Because now it's a law. It's a law. It's something. I think it's something about video. You hold on, me find that one too, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that law? It talks about you have to be 25 feet. Here it is. Act number 259. It says, make it a crime to approach within 25 feet of a lawful engaged police officer. So that social media did it again, did it, Jake? Did it again.
Hey, they better go out there and buy that $2,000 Canon video.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, you better start counting up. 25 feet.
Buddy. 25 feet.
Tell your parents, you need to start. You need to start talking to your kids. And grown ups that want to get them likes and clicks on your social media page, you better start reading these laws in Louisiana.
Yeah, I told you, man. Don't mess with Texas. Yeah. Come on over this line and see what happens.
Yeah, the gun line, boss.
Yeah. You gonna be video that police gonna say, hey.
Yeah.
Too late. Too late. Too late.
Like, it's too late to apologize. It's too late.
That's right. It's too late.
You finna go.
Yeah.
You gotta go, man. And so that's why I want our parents to start. Matter of fact, they need to start doing the research themselves. And then they need to start looking at it. They need to start, hey, having a sit down. I don't know, maybe call it sit down Monday, sit down Tuesday, but you need to sit down with your child. And both of y'all need to be well apprised of the new laws, because y'all drive too.
Right.
Parents drive too. Kids drive too. Kids be out. Parents drive too. You really got to start reading up on this stuff and start letting yourself understand, what's going on out here, because it's going down.
Hey, boom, boom. Let me tell them about the income tax. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but starting January 1st, we used to have an income tax based on 1.8. Now it's 3.0 for everybody, whether you rich or you poor. 3.0 on all incomes, boom, boom. So you could be making $8.95 an hour. They still gonna get 3% of your check. And somebody could be making $100,000 a year, and they still gonna get 3 of that. So they pull. I think that's coming from the he's a Republican anyway, so that's coming from the Trump administration. It has to be, because that's what they want to do in the federal income tax, straight across the board for everybody, which is unfair because people that are not making that much money need more money.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's putting them down and keeping the rich up.
Yeah.
And they just want to keep the foot on the neck. And they're doing a good job of that. And that's what I'm telling you about all these. They even changed the voting law. I'm sure you can see that in there somewhere too. The voting laws change. One of the voting laws, boom, I'm going to tell you, is Act 500 requires voters to provide proof of citizenship when registered. Additional Act 317 placed more restrictions on voting. Absentee voting. That's on there as well. So, and they already said, you can't give them water. What is water? Is water gonna make you vote Democrat? I can't get nobody no water. Is water gonna make you vote Republican? Come on, man. They know what they're doing. Because they know Republicans gonna come out there. They're gonna go out there, the line ain't long. They're gonna do, go in there and do their vote. But they know all the poor people, it's a long line. They want to make the line long. And they want them to be in their sun to say, no, I ain't going to go vote. I'm just going to go ahead and go home. It's too hot out here. That's what they want. But if a lot of people can just open their eyes and look at that, all those voting laws are not for the rich. All those voting laws are for the poor. And it's ridiculous, dude. Straight up ridiculous.
Now, this one right here, Jake, I don't know if it's in the law, but it's Act 260, Act 651.
651.
It says it allows for castration of sex offenders whose victim was under 13.
Good.
Hold up.
You
I'm
didn't see
seeing
that
that,
one?
Bobo. No, I'm looking for it.
Look on the back page where it says, no, it's on the front page. It's on that front page, the last one, Act 586, right below. You see it?
Hold on, I was on the 2024. Okay.
Yeah, look on the page with representative on there on the front.
Right. So which act was it?
Act 651.
651 allows castration of sex offenders. God, dog. Boy. I ain't believe it at first.
Bruh, I ain't got this up, man. It's on here. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
On the paper.
Hey.
I ain't gotta make it up, man. I ain't gotta make it up. Like song said, chop us out, chop us out. I make it up, man.
Hey man, I just want to know, man. Why you never went to the bathroom? I ain't got no pee-pee.
I ain't got
no pee-pee. I got a bag. Let me stop, man. Let me stop.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
You were not putting yourself in attention, man. You look right over there. You didn't even see it. It's on the paper.
Sure is.
I'm telling you, it's on the paper.
Hey, man.
It's in the legislative sessions. This stuff,
man. Well, tell them about the porch pirates, but tell them about the porch pirates.
Where you see that at?
266.
Right above it.
Oh yeah, it increased penalties for people that's going there. You Amazon thieves, you FedEx bandits, you UPS crooks, you USPS thieves. Oh my job. You ones that be running up there.
FedEx robbers.
Yeah, hear them all. DHL, triathlons. You folks, they coming to get you.
Depot my mail.
Oh, they coming to get you.
So live.
They're not playing. They're not playing. And hey, look,
hey.
I totally agree with 276 because I spent all my money, and I got a box outside with a lock on it. Just call 276. I'm glad it's in effect. I'm telling you, I sure do. Post, you sit up there and you work. Yeah, we got 2 boxes. Yeah, I'm telling you, I agree with you. You work all day and you work hard and you go to work and you guys come by your house at 2 o'clock and drop off something. You don't get off the 5 and you see this Yahoo walking up on your porch at 2:55, grabbing your box and getting in the car driving out. Come on, man. Good job there, Governor. I like that one. I can go with that one.
Yeah, I told you some of them I agree with.
I can go with that one.
Yeah,
I can go with that one. Sure can.
I got to, brother.
I gotta go with that one. Got to. Oh.
Gotta go with the last one too. 586.
Oh, 586. Yeah, increases penalties for human traffic. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, gotta go with that.
They should go way higher.
Yeah, they should throw them under the bus.
I like that one too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of worried about Act 16. Kind of worried about that one. You see that one?
That word shouldn't have been put in there.
Immunity.
Yeah, that word should have been put in there.
Yeah, provides immunity for civil liability for a peace officer. So I'm a peace officer. You a peace officer.
So what does that mean?
Well, that means, like, to me, this is my interpretation. I could be wrong. All right. So civil offense is like when they sue you civilly. So it's like suing you personally.
Mm-hmm.
And so that allows you, like, immune. That means you excused. They can't sue you. Am I right, Jake? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, that sounds just like I would say it.
Yeah, that's what it means.
No, that's not the city. That's you personally.
Yeah, they can sue like city, state, Charles out
Right.
federal, but they can't sue you personally.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You know, but if you've done something like that, in case we know one of our guys at the church, if they suing somebody like that, and now that law is like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like giving the police the green light. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
cause most departments got what $1 million life, maybe $2-3 million insurance policy, something like that. So well, they just give you that couple million going back to business, but the person that
Right.
did the crime won't get touched at all anymore. Right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of
They
worried
stealing
about
it
that.
off. I am
Worried
too.
about. I like 18. Increased sentences for carjacking. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like 19.
Yep.
Increased penalty for distribution of fentanyl. I like that one.
So let's go back to 19. Okay.
Okay.
So why don't increase penalties for cocaine?
Mm.
Well,
You know why?
yeah, I know why fentanyl is.
Yeah.
Fentanyl is affecting a different demographic. Yeah.
And I ain't saying bye either.
Yeah.
I showed later. I ain't saying bye either.
It's affecting different demographic.
Yeah,
So
case in point.
That's why, and I talk about fentanyl all the time, and I tell everybody, fentanyl, man, just a little drop of that, you be on cloud 9, just a drop. And I always tell these kids, they get officers one little spray bottle, just one.
And if it's two of you,
And if it's two of y'all, somebody ain't gonna make it.
It ain't gonna be no.
No, you can't go to. You got to put the whole one up that nose and squeeze it.
That's right.
You can't just give somebody a taste of it and go about your business. You got to give them the whole dose.
That's it.
So while these kids out here, experimenting with that crap and putting it in those what you call them things, vapes and stuff, and you gotta be careful.
Put it in, lacing it with weed and all that.
Yep, gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. But yeah, Jake, you're right about that one. That one decides to do a little bit more toward the different demographics.
Yeah, I think it should have just had. Should have had more just fentanyl in it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You right. You sure right about that. Let me see. We got any more reports about it. Let's see. Makes it. Okay. On the back page. Now, I don't know what Act 41 on the back page. I don't know what a CRATOM means. Let me have to look that up. You see that, Jake?
On the back page.
Yeah. It says criminalized possession of.
What's that? Kratom?
Kratom?
Kratom? I don't know what that is.
I might look that up, dog. I don't even know what that is.
I don't have that page. I don't think. Hold on.
Yeah, it's gonna be the back page.
Okay, I see it. That criminalized possession of crack.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's some type of like the HCG, whatever they call that. I think it's in that category somewhere.
Yeah. I'm typing it up right now.
Yeah, because I see it's talking about hallucinogens. What is that? I got glasses on still. Yeah, no. The damn shame. I got glasses on still, can't see. What's that? Hallucinogenic
Yeah.
chemicals. Ugh. I wonder what the hell that is.
So it's defined as. Read that, baby. Good God Almighty.
What? Don't be giving me nothing crazy.
Hallucinogenic.
Okay. It says a preparation of the leaves of an SE Asian evergreen tree consumed, depending on the amount, as a sedative or a stimulant. The second definition is the tree related to the coffee plant from which kratom leaves are taken. What happened? Kratom. Kratom?
It's called kratom, but I don't.
I'm gonna say kratom.
But like I said, stuff like that, you look at it and you look right over. You ain't look it up. I ain't know what that is, so I ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah, but I don't want to know.
So,
depending on the amount, it can be a sedative or a stimulant.
So they basically are, putting stuff in on top of stuff. So you when you see stuff that you like, all right, yeah, all right, that's me, maybe not me. That's me, baby, not me. What is it? Act 226 says add offenses to the list of criminal crimes requiring the offense to pay a fine of $2,000 to fund programs for victims. What that means?
What you say? Act 26.
Act 226.
You don't went to another page.
It's on the same
that's
page.
at the top.
It's at the top.
Oh, that has to do with the incarceration.
Okay. But you see how the numbers are fluctuating, right?
Yeah.
41, 200. So it's a whole lot of more in the middle that we don't have. Basically, what I'm telling everybody. That's why you got to go on their legislative website and look at some of the stuff. And I mean, really look at it and read it, and then sit down with your kids and say, "Hey, we need to take a whole. It's going to probably take 3-4 days, Jake, to go through all these laws and physically understand them and know what's for us and what's for them, what's for everybody.
Right.
You know, what's for the people that's of our age, what's for the people that are their age, what for people that's in between. They're gonna have to sit down and read this. Because it's nerve-wracking. You see it. And the stuff they got on here, man, it make you just like, ooh, okay, make you think about not breaking no laws. When act the one that said Act 651 allows castration, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, they didn't put that in there. And it's in there.
That's good.
And so now I'm wondering to make sure that's law, man. Because if that's law, some folks got some troubles coming here to them. So yeah.
Okay, but Act 97 will criminalizes grooming a child under the age of 17. I had to look that one up.
Act 97.
Yeah, Act 97. Right above the other bills of interest.
Okay. Explain to them what grooming is so people don't understand what you mean.
Well, first, I thought it was combing their hair, shaping the beard and all that, but
no,
I had to look at it again. That's some manipulation. That manipulating the child, you manipulating the steal, manipulating the kid. They come to get you.
Yeah.
The adult.
Grooming to be sexual.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Manipulating to do things that are against the law, period.
I'm for that too. I like that law.
Yeah, I do too.
I go with that one.
Especially now that I done looked it up. Yes, sir. Yep, identifying and targeting vulnerable children, that comes under grooming.
Yep.
Building trust and establishing a relationship, then having them steal, kill, or commit other types of crimes. They coming for the adult as well.
Yeah.
So
does that include the teachers that's grooming the children?
It falls on that.
Mm-hmm. It falls under that.
That definitely falls under that. So it's out there. It's out there for everybody to see. It's out there for everybody to look at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, trusting that the folks that on our page, on our podcast, and on our YouTube channel, and need y'all to go look them up. My wife put it up there in the top up there, so all you gotta do is type it up. Legislative, go to the part that says bills. Like I told you, it'll tell you who did it, who didn't sign for it. You know what I'm saying? Who wasn't there? It'll tell you all that. So I can, like, when you go to these meetings, you have these town hall meetings, and you ask about these things, you ask who voted for it, they can tell you did they vote for that or not. And you should have, and you got it in front of you, you'll know. You know if they voted for it or not. Stay informed, man. Stay educated. Let our kids know. And this most of this stuff talks about juveniles, but a lot of it talks about adults too. But it also helps the adults to explain to the juveniles, their kids, what's going on. And what is being said and what is being put in effect. So we really gotta start enlightening our kids. They walk around with the I don't care syndrome. You start caring. You need to start educating yourself and learning what's going on and learning these changes and learning these laws. Because I'm telling you, man, it's nerve wracking. It's worrisome. It allows your kids to get into a predicament that they can't get out. But once you start getting in some of these realms and start toting guns and start going out here because you can tote a gun, and now you end up using a gun, and all of a sudden now you're turning into attempted murder or a murder suspect, and then you go to court and you go to trial. Mama spend money after money getting attorneys, and then you finally end up being guilty, and you go to jail. Mama still spending money, sending you money on the books. She's coming to see you. She started spending money on her child when it could have been avoided. But we got to start listening. You know, we got to start learning. Hey, man, Jake, I ain't never. What's the problem with you walking away from incident?
You a PUNK punk. That's why. That's exactly why. Man, ain't gonna be no punk.
You know what? I went and spoke to some kids. And you sure right.
It's their pride.
Yep, y'all are right.
When
I spoke to some kids, that's the first thing they said. It's either that or they to the point where they got folks. I call them a hype bunch. You want to hype them up and tell them, you know, if I was you, I would do this, and puts them in a predicament, man, and puts them in a spot. But they think they got to retaliate.
Hey man, you remember how we used to hype people up over? Put your head on top. I bet you won't put your hand on top. I bet you won't put your hand on top of his. That's how we used to hype.
Spin around in circles. Give me. You ain't. Bet you won't. Go ahead. You go ahead. No, you go. You go. You go. You go. No,
you go ahead. Hey man. Well, I bet you won't. I bet you won't. That's where that song came from. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
Boy, you crazy. You right.
That's where it came from, man.
Them days there.
It's over.
It's over, man. That's what I tell him again, man. I'll tell you, he gonna come back. He coming back.
Yeah.
Shoot. Like your boy say, I'm a white man can't jump. I'm going to my car. Give him a spare gun. Shoot it, man. Your boy say, white man can't jump. Okay, y'all. Okay, yeah, I'm going to the car.
And get that spare gun.
Yeah, shoot everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they doing now. They going to the car, getting them guns, they shooting everybody. So now we gotta start walking away, man. Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no shame in that.
Another day.
Ain't no shame in it. Matter of fact, we gotta start minding our own business. That way we won't even get no predicament. You know, somebody say something about you and you know it ain't true, that's a rap. All right, well, I know it ain't true, so I ain't worried about it. You ain't gotta be retaliated with something crazy. Cause that's how it starts. I say something about you and somebody say, shoot, Jake, man. Jake said, shoot, he knocked you out the other day. If it didn't happen, don't worry about it.
Why even if it happened, don't worry about it.
Well, see, that's the problem, Jake. I was talking to a group of kids one day, and I was like, man, can you explain to me why y'all get into a fight in January and see me in the mall in December? You still thinking about January. 12 months later, went on past, and you see me. Oh, that's all going right there. That boy told me, because I got to get my one back. I'm like, your one back? I got to get my one back. I got to. So you mean to tell me 12 months have passed? 12. You know what? And I didn't plumb forgot about you and the fight.
He did too.
And I'm walking through the mall and minding my business. You see me, and you want to pick up from the fight that happened 12 months ago. So you gonna let 30 seconds of anger cause you the rest of your life. 30 seconds of anger to remember what happened to cause you the rest of your life. I don't get it, Jake. I don't get it. And like I tell everybody, all you doing is creating a cycle. Because if you do something to me and you kill me, somebody gonna revenge my death. They gonna do it. And if they can't get you, they get somebody in your family. They gonna revenge your death. And they don't realize that. And sometimes I don't think it hits in home until it happens. So you get that phone call on the phone, that video phone call while you're in jail, and you looking at the screen like this here, and you close, you real close. On them cameras, they be real small. You better can't see their face. And you sitting there and they saying, "Hey, man, they got your little brother, huh? They shot Smokey. Who? My little brother? Yeah. What was he doing? Walking down the street, minding his own business. So now you in jail thinking you the kingpin. You got your little brother killed, and your little brother straight A student, getting ready to go to college. Ain't got a thing about being wrong. Just being the best kid he could be.
Yep.
And end up taking that bullet for you because they can't get you. Or they run your mom off the road. They catch your sister. All because you decided that 30 seconds to let you go and act a fool. Prove a point. Like I told Jake, I told the kids, I said, man, if they didn't have any cameras, any social media, I even said that, Jake. I said, what if there wasn't no cameras there? What if it was just you and me and we got into it and I won the fight? Boy, I still said I gotta get my one. I said, man, ain't nobody seen the fight with me and you. I still gotta get my one back. I'm like, man, that's the mentality that these kids got. And I don't
want to know where they got it from. Where they get it from, boy?
I don't know if it's social media where they seeing folks getting in fight. I don't know if it's the music that they listening to. I don't know where they get it from. You know, then they got them, what they call them boys, them Y. They call them one that wear the mask all the time. The YN something. YNs, is that right?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they call them the YNs. They wear the mask all the time. So, and they walk, man. Matter of fact, nephew, tell me what the YN means. I know he's gonna put it on there. So what that mean, nephew? That's your boy, Jake.
He know it, and he know.
What YN mean? That's what I need to know. I know it stand one Y stand for young. Is it stand for young chiggers with the N? Is that what that mean?
You want me to say it?
Because he put YN.
So I'm guessing
I
guess the YN stand for young, and the other words stand for what black folks call each other. I'm guessing that's what it means. He said, yeah. He said, yes, sir. So that's what that means. You see what I'm saying? They walking around like that. Mask on, calling themselves YNs.
Mm.
Creating turmoil, creating violence. All because they want to.
Julie love that.
That's gonna be outlawed next, Jake. You watch.
Yeah. I'm surprised, Boom, they haven't made it against the law to say that's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Sagging your pants, it's gonna be a law against it. Watch, it's coming, bro.
Then there's gonna be a law.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm telling you.
There's gonna be a law.
Yeah. Come on, man. Might be a misdemeanor, but it's coming. It's coming. Yeah. But guess what that's gonna lead to?
I won't.
Now they can search you. So when they search you and find something,
I want to outlaw that mask.
Yeah.
They be riding on bikes, and you can't see. But then, they know they got the mask on. I don't like that because that you basically now if that was a law saying you had to wear it, they wouldn't wear it at all.
Mm-hmm. It's the same with them damn boys.
Well, yeah, she thought that's right because they do wear hoodies too all the time now. Right. And so all that stuff that they do now is basically hiding their face and doing so they can do stuff illegal. So
that's cool,
man. That things have changed, bro. And I'm telling everybody, I need you guys to get on your legislative pages, look up those laws. It's more than what I just read. It's just a ton of them on this page, and a ton of them on that site. That really that's been going. They're laws. They done went through. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't have. Matter of fact, most of them laws, you didn't even have a chance to even ask the legislator to break it down. Not until they come back and tell you the law.
Especially that one about the gift card, man. They done made that. They done made these people stealing these gift cards. Yeah, that's on there too. That's a crime.
Yeah.
It's no money on a gift card, but it's still a crime.
But see, what I'm hearing is people are still in the gift cards, and they got folks that can put money on them. Kind of like we had with back in the day, like you work at the post office. There was a person that would go through the money orders in the post office. He would go all the way down to probably about the 30th money order and write one out for to himself and cash it. But his plan was, well, he's been doing it for a while, but his plan was make sure he paid it before he got to that number. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he forgot, and it got to that number, and they arrested him for it. So you can put money on cards. That's basically what they be doing. They got
on the gift cards. On the gift card, boom, now on the gift card, you got to activate it first before you even put money on it. You got to give it to the person behind the counter. Then you tell them how much you want to put on it.
Right.
But see, people are stealing those gift cards. There's nothing on the back. Yeah, they stealing the gift cards. Now, how they are actually putting money on those gift cards, I don't know. But which one was that? I saw it on here.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Ask your wife because she helped me find that one.
When it talks about the gift card, it's on the front page.
Oh, now I went and put it up.
It's on the front page. Let me look right quick. Good times.
Yeah, it's Act 28. I think this is the last page. Boom, boom. Act 28 amends the crime of access to defraud to include the theft of gift cards. See, they talk about stealing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about stealing the gift card.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like, I don't know how they, like I said before, their gift card ain't even activated yet. It has to go behind the counter, and they have to put that long series of number in there to activate it.
Right.
Then they ask them how much they want to add on there, but somehow these people are figuring out how to put that stuff on there. So they had to add that on there, I guess.
They definitely getting smart.
Yeah, I agree with you, Boom Boom.
It's definitely changing, and they're definitely doing what they want to do. Like I said, it's more. I'm cool with that law too. I ain't no problem with that law.
The one about the elder as well. 186. I'm good with that one too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That what movie that was on that Beekeeper? That was on that Beekeeper movie.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
he took care of that too, didn't he?
Yeah, he took care of that too.
Yeah, yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we got 3 minutes left. Open up the floor to anybody that want to ask questions about the laws. Anybody got any comments, suggestions, or solutions about the laws? You're free to say anything. You're free to ask questions. You're free to inquire anything about it. Anybody available? Baby girl, you got anything you want to ask?
You answered my question.
Answered your question, Jake.
Hey,
got any questions?
Y'all young kids out there, you know, you don't want to meet Judy because Judy like that booty. So just stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Judy is inside the cell and is hell. And he gonna clean your fingernails because he want to make sure they're real nice and neat. So do yourself a favor. All these acts that they're passing, these laws that they're passing, they're doing it for a reason, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people are slipping between the cracks and they're not catching them. But now they add these new laws so they can catch these guys. So y'all just make sure, just do what you're supposed to do. If you don't understand, if you don't know, read. If you can't read, learn how to read. If you can't learn how to read, ask somebody that know how to read so they can explain it to you. Knowledge is key when it comes to this. They figure we all dumb. So they want to throw these words in here like what we've been reading. Disseminated. What is that other? What's that drug they were talking about? You were talking about earlier.
Kratom.
Yeah.
Kratom or something.
That sound like somebody's butthole. You know. Don't nobody know what the heck that is. So they throw these little words in here to try to throw you out. But read this stuff, understand it, and apply it, and you'll be all right. You'll stay out of trouble. That's what I got to say about it, brother.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I tell you what, man, we had a good session today. Some laws or something, everybody got to understand them. Got to understand them. And I always say, like and share our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, I started on TikTok, and I do motivational day every morning for kids. So my hashtag is @LawDog50, @LawDog50 on my TikTok channel. So I'll be talking to kids tomorrow again. I'm talking about school and talking about getting prepared, because the first full day of school is tomorrow. First full day of school is tomorrow. Come ready, come motivated, and don't let nobody say you cannot do it. Okay. This has been Shave and a Haircut. I'm your host, Kenneth Tramble. My co-host walked off, my brother Jacob. Signing off. As I always say, man, in closing, school's about to start. Quit yelling at your kids, think they're gonna do good in school. Quit yelling at your kids at nighttime, they don't get a good rest. Your voice is the first and last voice they need to hear. Let that be some positive influence and some positive reinforcement. Speak love, speak faith, speak honesty, speak trustworthy, speak motivational thoughts in your child's mind, in their heart. At the end of the day, listen to your child. It's been Shave and a Haircut. We love you guys. We're going to continue to be on this platform. We also know we're going to start our new one coming up at the Wasman's homecoming, which is going to be
September the 19th.
Haircut, September the 19th. We're going to go live mobile at Wasman, where we'll be talking there and having some more information about what's going on. And we try to keep enlightening our kids, keep everybody out of jail. Out of jail and informed, okay? That's going to be with us, all right? Which our motto is handcuff and key, but we handcuff topics and we shade through the facts. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're going to shade through the facts, all right? All right, it's been Shaving and Haircut, guys. Love you guys. Till next time, peace.